you want to be a legend in your own kitchen? How about getting there with eggplant? Not just any eggplant, sliced eggplant. You might think, really, is that a big thing? It really is, because sliced eggplant, when you have it on top of a pizza, or if you put it in lasagna, or so many things, it is just the greatest addition to just about any dish. I'm going to show you how to do it in a way that's going to be guaranteed to work every single time. So here's what you need. You need the eggplant. You can use any kind of eggplant. I've got the American eggplant here. This is fine. I've done this with Japanese eggplants, all kinds. Whatever you have will work great. Other thing is you want a sheet pan with aluminum foil. Have it come over the sides. We call that foreshadowing because you're going to need those sides for a second step. And also here's the thing. Say you're doing a larger sheet pan and you don't have the wide piece of foil to cover the whole thing. What you want to do is if you've got two pieces of aluminum foil up the middle, seal them up really well. You don't want any air getting in underneath because, again, that's going to be part of the second piece of it. So let me slice away. I'm also not going to be taking the end bit off, and you'll see why when I get to that end. But first, I am going to cut this end off, and you can go almost any thickness. I like to go generally in the 1/2+ inch size, but you can, whatever size works for you. You don't want it too thin because it'll kind of disintegrate on you. And you see them at the very end here. Well, I'm going to just cut right through that. Here's why. Rather than cutting it off all the way to the end, it pulls right off, and so you get an extra piece. And now, the next step, you need some olive oil on here. Just a bit. Just put a little on here and just brush it on. You want just a little light smear on it. Also, you want to keep the foil in the pan. But just a light smear. And pop on the eggplant. Well, I'm going to need a second sheet pan. So now, just a little more olive oil over the top here. Brush it on. A little salt. Freshly ground black pepper. This first sheet pan is going into the oven. That'll be about 20 so minutes. What I'm going to be looking for is to be browned on top. Not soft yet, just browned on top. Back in 20. The sliced eggplant is almost ready. There's one more step. This just came out of the oven. It was about 20 minutes or so, and it's nice and brown, but I can guarantee you it's not nice, soft, and mushy. You feel that? It's firm on top. It's got some nice browning. Here's the next big step. I'm going to fold over the foil. Now, this came out of the oven. The foil, that's manageable. It's not screaming hot. The pan, that's hot. So just grab the foil. I like to turn it around this way and just flip it over like that. Just like that. I'm going to fold it. But now here's the thing. I'm going to seal up all around the edges. Just going to close it up. That's why it's important if you're using two long pieces of foil that the middle where they meet are sealed up, because here's what's going to happen. This is all closed up. It's all sealed up. Now, those are browned and they're not quite mushy yet. By closing it up, the heat is going to form steam in there, and that steam is going to soften up and finish cooking the eggplant. If you left it in the oven, it still might be kind of firm, but this is going to make it perfect. So give it 20 minutes should do it, but you can leave it longer than that. But at least 20 minutes. And then when we come back, we're going to have really nice, soft, mushy eggplant. You're going to see. You're going to love it. And this is exactly the texture you want on top of your pizza, in your lasagna, whatever you're going to be doing with. It's also great just as a side dish. It's perfect. I hope you liked the video. If you want to see more, please go to my YouTube channel, Chef Bill Collins, for that video and so many more. And if you like it, please subscribe.